To be honest, I'm probably making a big mistake, but in this video, I'm gonna tell you exactly why I've decided that I'm gonna sell the Tamron 35 to 150. The Tamron 35 to 150 is often considered to be the one and only wedding photography lens that you need. And to be completely honest, from my personal experience, that is a pretty fair and mostly true statement. One of the things that initially drew me towards the Tamron 35 to 150 is the fact that it could replace a 24 to 70 and a 70-200. Plus, the black design is much more discreet than the huge white design of the 70 to 200. Not to mention that at its widest focal length, which is 35 millimeters, it goes all the way down to f2, which is unheard of in zoom lenses. But seriously, for a wedding day, f2 is perfect. You can get so much quality out of that, especially in low light situations. You can really keep your ISO down, and it just makes it even that much more versatile. On the telephoto side, all the way at 150 millimeters at f2.8, you get this really creamy bokeh effect, and it really mimics the look that you would get from a popular 85 millimeter at 1.8. The image quality at every focal length is great, and to be honest, you don't need anything wider than 35 millimeters to get through a wedding day. For me, I like to have a 20 millimeter in my kit just because, you get some more epic photos, and especially like for the dance floor, I really like to have that 20 millimeter look, but I don't need that. If I left that at home and just forgot about it, I could get through an entire wedding day going as wide as 35 millimeters. So why have I decided to sell my Tamron 35 to 150? Honestly, it has nothing to do with the lens itself. It just has to do with my personal preferences. For me personally, I like shooting with prime lenses because I just like the challenge that comes with it. I like the restrictions. I feel like it helps me be more creative. And even specifically, I like to shoot with tiny prime lenses because I just like all the perks that come with having a tiny kit. I just think it makes photography fun. Plus, I've noticed it's much more easier to hide in the background, and people that are in front of your camera lens tend to be much more relaxed. They're not as tense because you have a huge lens pointing at them. With a tiny lens, you just kind of get to blend in, you can talk with them. You're less of a photographer and more of someone there with a camera, which I think just adds to the experience and helps you to capture more genuine photos. Just like I said in the beginning, I might be regretting selling this lens, but for right now, I'm gonna go back to my 35-85 combo, and I'm very much looking forward to it.